How can one man own all these properties and yet still decide to accommodate strangers in his own personal apartment? Ma, this boy is living with the open pastor.
Yes.
Are they related in any way?
No.
Then how come he's living with this pastor?
He was brought sick of HIV because his parents also died of HIV.
He was brought where?
To the opium church.
So this little boy has HIV. His parents died of it.
Yeah. So they brought him. He was vomiting blood, coughing out blood. Blood was coming out from his nose, his mouth, every part of his body. So Apostle took him to the hospital. The hospitals didn't want to accept him, but by his persuading them, he insisted and they admitted him. But they asked him, he has to bring a caregiver that will stay with this boy because he was still a child and the sickness was too much. So that they employed somebody to care for him. The person stayed in the hospital for 3 months, making sure that this boy will be alive. And today we have him. Such a good, intelligent, healthy boy now. He's on his drugs. He's doing well in school. He's doing well in the house. He reasons very well. He's just God of OPM.
How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Last time.
God's time. What do you want to be in future?
Pilots.
You want to be a pilot?
Yes.
I heard that daddy took you abroad.
Yes.
Which country?
Dubai.
Did you enjoy Dubai?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you eat there?
I don't know, Sha, but it's plenty.
You ate a lot of things.
Yes.
Are you enjoying your stay here?
Yes.
What do you have to say to the open pastor?
Thank you.
Okay, now let's move on to the next person. So, can you tell me about this young boy? Is he related to the open pastor?
No.
How come he's living here?
This boy was abandoned in the church, looking very tattered, haggard, dirty, smelling, with old, dirty clothes. Even by the time they say he messed up himself. So they brought him to the church, and the pastor ordered that they should take to the police to make entry. After the police did that, he was taken to a facility that the government keeps such kind of people. Because his son is that he cannot even hear, he cannot speak, he does not understand sign language, nothing. So the people, the facility, instead of admitting him, asked them to take the police to take him to OPM pastor to his house. Once that he was brought here, and there's nothing that they could do than to bring him to the house. We start taking care of him. A boy was assigned to him, is bathing him, feeding him, making sure that he's healthy. That's why you can see him. He's even being able to communicate now. He can understand some sign language now, unlike before. He was just daft.
And now he's living in the same house with the OPM pastor.
Yes, they're living in the apostle's house, the main house. That's where he is. You can see how healthy he's looking.
He's having fun.
Yeah. Having fun.
So tell me, how did you begin living with this OPM pastor?
I was telling you the streets. So one day, one man tell us we should come to this man gate. He help us. Knock into his gate. And they say, let's come and ask us where are we from? Nothing. That's what we want to do. Nothing. We want to go to school. Let's carry us and go and see our parents. testing our parents, not start staying with him.
So tell me, how did you start living with this OPM pastor?
I was staying in the street. Then
What were you doing on the streets?
I was doing wiper. Sometimes I would beg for money. Then and I hear that OPM pastor used to do free things to help those that don't have something to do. And I come this gate and I beg him. And I say that okay, they didn't allow me enter inside. From there, and I start taking care of me. And I put me in school and buy me clothes. And I start taking care of me.
I hope you're enjoying your stay here.
Yes.
So you are living in the same house with this OPM pastor?
Yes.
So tell me, how did you start living with this OPM pastor?
I was staying in the streets.
What were you doing on the streets?
I was speaking iron condemn.
Okay, so who brought you here?
It's police people.
Police arrested you.
Yes.
Then they brought you here.
Yes, they called that. I did not tell them to bring me here.
Yeah. So you were picking iron on the streets to survive.
Yes.
So when you came here, what did your OPM pastor do?
He took me to shopping, buy clothes for me. He took me to Chicken Republic and buy food. And I ate before I started starting here.
Are you in school?
Yes.
He also put you in school.
Yes.
You are living in the same house with him now.
Yes.
So tell me, how did you start living with this OPM pastor?
Yes, I started living with him because I was staying in the estates with my poor mother, who is also a widow. Eventually, I tried all my best coming here, asking for help. But a day came when I was in the church also praying for God. One day God answered me, and with the help of Big Mommy and the welfare people and my sister also, that begged Daddy on behalf of me, and I started staying here. I was staying in the estates.
What about your parents?
It's only my mother that I'm staying with now. My dad is dead.
Yeah, sorry. So you're in school?
Yes, I'm in school. I've been under this scholarship since SS1.
So you people are brothers?
Yes,
So how did you guys come to start living with this OPM pastor?
we used to sell markets in the street.
What
So
people used to sell on the street?
pure water.
People used to walk on the street.
Yes, sir. So one night we come back late in the night. So my mom was not angry that why we came back in the night. So it was like we were trying to explain for her, and she just said that we are going to sleep outside in the night. So we're gonna meet our neighbor. Our neighbor now take us to Pastor Mali. Pastor Mali now tell Daddy, I now say let us come and stay in his house. Let them bring us to him.
So how long have people been living in this house now?
1 year and so months.
Are people in school?
Yes, sir.
You're happy to be here?
Yes.
So you people are brothers?
Yes.
So how did you people start living here together?
Okay, first of all, when my grandmother died, so we don't have anywhere to go. Our house rent expired, so we get in touch with Daddy, and Daddy accepted us here. That's all.
So what did Daddy do for you?
Okay, yes, I start now. More people are traveling. I'm also going to school too.
So you're hoping that one day Daddy will send you outside the country?
Yes. I hope so. I'm happy for that too.
What do you want to study in school?
Okay, nursing.
Yeah. How old are you?
18.
Okay, what about your brother?
I'm 14.
14 years. What would you like to be in future?
Pilot.
So are you happy to be here?
Yes.
Okay, I came here in 23rd of May this year. So when I was very young, my dad died. So my mom has been taking care of us through her little trading shop she has been doing at Slaughter Market. But now the market has been destroyed, so she sells on the street now. So she has been training us till I finished my secondary school in year 2016. And after that, no means of going to university. So when I finally entered, no means to complete it. So by the grace of God, Daddy gave me scholarship.
So tell me, how did you start living here with Daddy OPM?
Yeah, it was through the help of our mommy welfare. She helped us a lot, I and my brother. When we came, we lost our mom, so we came here to Port Harcourt. So we came for help, and as God may have it, we met mommy welfare. Through her help, she helped us to contact Daddy, and when Daddy heard about the incidents that took place in our lives, so then Daddy said we should come stay with him in his residence where he stays. So that was how we get there.
Are you in school?
Yeah, no. I finished my secondary school, planning of traveling soon.
Okay, Daddy wants to send you abroad.
He wants to send us. He has sent my brother abroad, so I'm the next in line.
Yeah, what would you like to study abroad?
I would like to study political science and international relations.
Oh, that's interesting. All the best, eh?
We don't even have anything in the house. We are broke. We are. Then and second is my mom. She says that at the give her headache where.
Yeah, stubborn.
Yeah, at the always worry, and she even tell me that she will take me to SARS, so they'll be dreaming. But finally, she did not take me. From there, I enter market, start to hustle my hustle. From issue bus start. I injure someone. We start before my uncle said that I should come and learn barbing work. I started learning barbing work for 1 year. For 1 year, 6 months before I came to OPM.
How old are you?
I'm 18 years.
Okay, are you in school?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your stay here?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my stay here.
So how did you start living with OPM pastor?
I was praising when we are four, write a letter to the feeder's lawyer to give to Daddy. So Daddy now come to our prison place in Remindom, Brokeri. So I say we are the boys that write a letter for him, so he should come out. So he now brought us to this Daddy house. Yeah, I went there too for 10, stayed there for 4 years, and so before they bring me out, I
You were in prison for 4 years.
Yes.
What did you do?
Nothing.
You didn't.
Yeah, we are in jungle, so they do mass arrest.
Which jungle?
Just outside. We are on the street, running on the street.
What were you doing on the street?
I was doing wiper, begging for food to eat.
So then police arrested you?
Yes, doing mass arrest.
And kept you in the prison for 4 years?
Yes, sir.
Because you were begging?
Yeah.
So then Daddy OPM came to rescue you?
Yes.
And ever since you've been living with him in the same house?
Yes, sir.
Which class are you now?
CS2.
How old are you?
18.
So that means how old were you when you were arrested?
I was 10.
You were arrested at the age of 10 years and you were in prison for 4 years?
Yes, sir.
Until Daddy OPM came to rescue you?
Yes, sir.
What about your parents?
My mom is dead, so I've not seen my father before.
Your mom is late and you've never seen your daddy before?
Yes.
What would you like to be in the future?
Marine engineer.
Marine engineer. Okay, you are fighting really hard.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, everything will be well, eh? Okay, so tell me, how did you begin living with this OPM pastor?
Okay, I was at the street doing wiper, begging for money and begging for food. So one of the food, and I went to a sister to go and dress up and take my bed. So a man now speak to her, it was 7 in number, and I said to come to OPM pastor. So the man I got help us. So now I went to that gate at the night. He was ringing the bell and we running away, ringing the bell and we running away.
Okay, people were ringing the bell and running away?
Yeah, at the night.
Why?
We was afraid that the security men will chase us.
What time in the night?
Around 8. So we came in the morning again. We rang the bell. The security man now saying, let us go. So the person to going away, Daddy now looked saw us in camera. I said let us to enter in. So now came in. So Daddy now asked us what happened. And after that, I want to go to school. So that is how I now stay with OPM pastor.
So he put people in school?
Yes.
What else did he do for you?
Yeah.
What else did he do for you?
Take us to the Adafi, they now take us to everyday supermarket. And now buy us some food stock, buy us clothes. Now take us to the free estate. And now stay for some time. And now bring us here.
Okay. So what do you have to say to OPM pastor?
You have to say thank you, Daddy. May the God bless you. Give your mom long life and mom wisdom.
So tell me, how did you start living with this OPM pastor?
It's through my uncle that brought me to OPM to come and denounce courtesan.
You were a courtist?
Yes, sir.
At what age?
At the age of 11.
You were a courtist at the age of 11?
Yes, sir. Based on the school I was going, it's government school. So if you not join the court, they're going to kill you. So that's why I now went to join the court, Junior Versing Confraternity, by my grandmother's deck. So we are doing rubbish, prevention. They arrest me. I was in prison 1 year and 6 months. So I was praying, let God help me. God help me. I'm going to serve Him to the rest of my life. So now my uncle now bring me to OPM, and I come and denounce. Now denounce. Daddy now help my uncle. My uncle travel to Dubai. As my uncle want to travel, my uncle now beg Daddy, and I start staying Daddy house. And by the grace of God, because of Daddy, I'll not be alive by now or death. So Daddy is the best. OPM is the best. OPM changed my life, changed my history. I'll never forget. I'll never stop serving God in the rest of my life. Daddy is the best.
How old are you now?
I'm 16.
16. Are you in school? What else did Daddy do for you?
He put me in school, bought me provision, bought me things, provide for me. Like Daddy is the best.
What would you like to be in the future?
I'd like to be computer engineering.
Okay, is Daddy going to send you abroad too?
Yes, sir.
When?
when I finish my education.
Okay. I wish you all the best, eh?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. Someday you are going to be successful in life.
Thank you, sir.